Let's talk about why I've been missing in action and why I haven't been posting as many videos.
Here we go, countdown from 10. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the Royal Caribbean cruise was only part of it. But the other piece is about this beautifully crafted, hand-painted lure. Here's a continuation of that story. What's happening, good peeps? Welcome to another episode of Marvelous Marv Fishing for Life. So, this is round two. Round two of us fishing this beautiful hand-painted lure that we fished several days ago. And we were hoping for that big catch so we could retire this thing. So, let me give you a closer look at it. If you can see, we got a couple of nicks, scrapes, scratches. Yeah, this lure has a lot more character to it now, in a fished kind of way. We didn't hook anything that would satisfy our need to retire this lure. So we're gonna go ahead and fish today. And I said before, we're gonna continue to fish this lure until we catch something. Now that it's a little scratched up, beat up, nicked up, it may be a little bit more appealing to the bass. I don't know. Like I said before, I was thinking this lure was too pretty, too nice, too beautiful to be eaten. Look at that spin. When you're pulling this thing through the water, that's what gives it that plop, that attraction that the bass like. So I'm feeling pretty good about today. So let's get it out there and catch us that fish that we've been looking for. So I made it a little bit more challenging today for me to fish this topwater lure. And I didn't do that on purpose. I mean, I meant to get out here a little bit earlier this morning, or I thought about maybe coming out later this afternoon to fish topwater, because I have a little bit better success in fishing it. But it's midday right now, and we got partly cloudy skies, so I'm thinking, I keep looking around because I just had a fish jump around me. It's probably a carp. But I'm thinking it may be just a little bit harder to get that topwater bite with the sun being out like it is. Not trying to make excuses, I'm just trying to give y'all what the weather conditions are. And air temperature, we're like at 81 degrees. Water temperature, I haven't checked that yet. I don't even have my fish finder on. But it's pretty warm. Another thing, when you're fishing top water and you're recording it, you gotta have the cameras constantly on because you wanna catch that actual top water bite. When it's warm like this and you're dealing with GoPros tend to overheat, so that's another challenge that I got before me. But hopefully these fish will cooperate. It won't take too long. We'll get that fish and we can all celebrate. I don't know if last time I showed you all how good this lure tracks and the propeller action on the rear. It's real nice. We're gonna try to bring it over these rocks, stir something up. We may have to give this lure another shot at a different location other than Lake Lanier. I think we may just do that. All right, and just like that, we're at a different location on different water. So we're at Fort Yargo today to give the hand-painted lure a go. Fort Yargo is pretty decent for top water if you catch it just right. So we'll see how things work out. I'm hopeful that we'll catch something today. We got us some nice overcast skies today. It's supposed to be getting some rain, but in my opinion, perfect for top water. I've been fishing this lure for a couple of days now, and the fish have been either scarce or just real finicky and picky. So that's why I decided to try fishing this lure at a different location. Now, somebody suggested that I fish this frog lure at a creek or on a creek. I'm positive it would work there, but I'm positive that this is going to work anywhere. It's just being able to fish it properly, fish it in the right locations, and just being patient with it. There's a gloominess in the sky today that's making me have doubts on whether I should have fished this beautiful lure or not. I mean, some of you said to fish it, some said to shelf it. It's been several days, tons of hours spent, trying to catch that big one on this lure. And right now, all we have to show for it is these little battle scars, just from banging against branches, docks, near fish misses. So I don't know. Feeling doubtful now. Fish are really playing hard to get, folks. Times like this makes you want to give up on the lure. It makes you want to fish those lures that you're comfortable with, the ones that are tried and true, the ones that you've caught fish on. I'm even wondering how many fish may have looked at this lure and said, nah, too pretty to eat, I'ma pass. Thinking about a lot of things right now. For those that need a lesson or two in patience, come out here and try to fish. Or come out here and just try to fish one lure and catch a fish on that lure and fish it for the whole 4, 5, 6 hours that you're out here fishing. That'll teach you patience. I'm not wanting to fish anything else until I catch this fish on this lure. That's how determined I am. Now, there may come a turning point, a point at which you say, what I'm trying to do or what I'm committed to at this time is hindering other progress or progress in other areas. So then you got to make a decision. Do you stay committed to this one thing and hinder progress in other areas? It's a balancing act. That's what life is about, folks. That's what life is about. You want to give your all. You want to give your best effort. You want to show that you can maintain the dedication and the focus to get something done. But in some cases, sometimes you may have to set that aside. You may have to give it time to, marinate. Some time for you to process, what it is that you're doing over here in this area that's preventing you from progressing in other areas. I'm so grateful for being sent this lure. I'm so grateful for the votes that you all put in on whether to fish this or to shelf queen it. And then I became so committed to the point that it's the only thing I wanted to fish until we achieved catching that fish. I wanted to do it justice. I wanted to do Chris justice. I wanted to do you all justice. But like I said, I set my mind to just fishing this until I caught that fish, but I think I gotta put it aside for a while. Anyway, Folks, I appreciate y'all listening. This is Marvelous Marv being real with y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna put it aside for a while, get back to my normal fishing, and then we'll think about revisiting this at a later date. As always, until next time, until next video, y'all be easy.